feel like I sent out. Oh fuck. Nah. Forgot about that. Hold on, let me see. I better be lit.
Yo,
Please better tap in, man.
yo, man. We get another one on Wednesday. Shit. Do it got two phones, one for Shopify and one for the meme coins. Meme coin moon. But what's the title on this?
It's like making millions with dropshipping,
Yeah.
featuring you
So
or some shit.
okay, bless. Shout out featuring me.
Yeah, I think I can add you. I'll do it later though.
But
Live chat.
bro, what is life looking like, bro?
Life. Life is just. I'm not gonna lie. Life's actually kind of good when you don't like stress about shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like I
facts, bro. I'm not gonna
like
lie.
like I know I have shit to do, but like I just chill. Like I think last year, I think you if you remember, like I was always stressing about little shit for no reason. But this year it's more like I do my thing, but I don't really stress about what's going on, if that makes sense.
Bro, it's because low key you realize that it's just like repetition. It's like
Yeah,
you do
that's
the
what
same
it
shit every day.
is. It's even like understanding that you have the skill set to do what you want to do. It's just about simplifying, I guess, the processes in a way. Because that's what I realized. Like, I shouldn't do the most complicated shit for no reason. Trying to force things that didn't need to be forced when I can just make it more simple and just have like SOP and just follow it. And if it doesn't work,
Yeah,
then
and then
fuck
just
it.
allocate the extra time
Yeah,
elsewhere.
yeah, that's what it's been. So that's why like I'll wake up, I'm down $200, I'll vibe in the car, bro. I don't care. But last year, if I was down, like my whole mood would be cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be
Yeah.
so cheesed. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been the same way these past couple months, especially.
mhm,
And I don't know what it is. It's kind of just like I know certain things could happen, but if they happen, I'll figure it out.
yeah,
And that's kind of like where I've been at mentally. Like it's always just I'll figure it out or I'll figure it out. And that's why lately I feel like life has been so repetitive to the point where
mhm.
like, bro, I'm almost bored.
Are you
It's
bored?
like I'm kind of just waiting for like the next thing to happen in a sense. Cause like, for example, right now, the biggest thing I'm waiting for is like I just keep allocating more cash to the market
Mhm,
and I'm just waiting for the market to kind of just go back up. And then once it does, and I can take money out and I can allocate the cash somewhere else.
yeah,
And then from like the business side of things, it's like I've been making a couple different moves, but it's more so like it's just repetitive. You know what
mhm,
I mean? Like it's just about
yeah,
implementing. It's like, all right, well, we have stores that are down here. Why are they down? All right, well, this is what I'm gonna do. We'll get them active and then whatever, it's cool.
yeah,
And it's like if we want to make certain changes, like we just implement the changes. But like
mhm,
it's easy. It's just a matter of like getting up and just doing it. Like if
yeah,
I have to hop on a call, I just hop on a call.
mhm,
It's like it, it's nothing. So like right now, I've mainly just been focusing on just the content, and then
mhm,
like kind of just waiting for the market to pick back up, so I could just allocate the cash elsewhere.
yeah. I guess for you, it's because at this point you're not really doing much manual labor. It's more like making sure systems are good, right? So then,
Yeah, yeah.
so then if you get off the calls, there's no calls. You're kind of like nothing to do. I guess I can see why you're bored then.
Yeah, to a certain extent, it's like there's still things that like will consume my mind, but like you said, like I'm not tripping about it.
Mhm.
So because I'm not tripping about it, I don't trip about it because I just realized like I'll fix it.
Yeah,
So like if I fix it, there's no issue. You know what I mean? If I know I can fix
yeah.
it, there's no problem. So like why am I gonna trip?
Mhm.
That's all it is, bro. Like I don't know. Like, do you not feel like a lot of this has kind of gotten repetitive, like over the past couple of
Yeah,
years?
it's repetitive. That's why I'm switching it up and running more stores, bro. That's why
Yeah,
last week or the beginning of this year really is just me. I literally made a whole Figma board with every single aspect of Shopify basically, and I'm trying to follow that to a T and just scale hella stores that way. Because it makes more
yeah,
sense realistically. Like I've been trying to force the same store, and like it can't scale the way I want it to, and I'm not gonna keep forcing it. especially. It doesn't the
Yeah,
margin
you
doesn't make
just take what you
sense.
can get, and you
Yeah,
take what you can get where you can get it, and you just diversify.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to
I,
just build multiple at that point.
y- yeah, I think for me, I'm trying to diversify in like different business avenues. I guess I could say.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I think this year, like the whole content aspect of it, and just building up at least like a personal brand is what I'm like a little bit more invested into.
mm.
I don't know, like I not that I'm tired of the Shopify stuff, but it's like, all right, well, let's say, all right, let me ask you this. Let's say on your end, you were to build out like 50 to 100 stores
Mm.
and they're all doing well. It's like, do you just keep building more? Or like, what do you do at that point? You know what I mean?
Then it gets tough because you could go fuck around and try to grow them further, but then at that point, like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then you get stuck in the same rat race where it's like, all right, well, I'm trying to
Yeah,
grow something that might not have any more scalability and
but
you're
be
investing the extra time into it. Are you better off just, you know?
yeah.
What is this question? What are you
Yeah,
guys' thoughts on getting your first dream car financially wise? Um, you want to answer that?
oh, fuck, I'll just go from my POV. I'd say it depends, bro. Because me, it wasn't retarded, but like I got it just because I had 6 figures. I'm like, this is fresh. I'm like, let me buy a whip. Like that's realistic. That's kind of
Yeah.
retarded. That's pretty like, especially if the car is over like 50 bands. You should realistically stack up your money until you can buy that shit multiple times over. But
Yeah.
I'd say in terms of if you look at it into a cash flow perspective, if you can afford it, I don't know how many times, whatever you're comfortable with, and your living expenses are low, and you can buy it in cash multiple times over, then fuck it. Like if you're buying a Urus, make sure you have hella money, bro, and you have
Yeah.
like fuck hella saved up just in case some shit goes wrong. That's what I would say, honestly, bro.
Yeah. I think for me, bro, I realized like I don't really care anymore.
But what?
You know what I mean? Like I could be like, bro, like I want to get a McLaren,
Yeah,
but like mentally, I don't really care that much to get
about
it. You
getting
know
it,
what
you
I
mean?
mean?
Oh yeah, that's where I'm
Yeah.
at too. I don't care about
Like I
cars like that.
bro, trust me, like I have a passion for cars, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I think I've also developed an understanding that like it's just like it's a piece of metal
Yeah.
to the point where like I rather just use the money elsewhere so that when I want to buy the car, I'll buy it and I won't even think about it.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel
Y'all
you on
running
that.
FB ads or TikTok, and do you use things like After Lib? After
After
Lib?
Live. I own Facebook and TikTok. I don't know what After Live is. If you
Yeah,
got
same.
100K in the bank and making 20K a month with ecom, the car costs 1K a month. You're good. I mean, yeah, you would be good if your other living expenses are relatively low and you have, a little buffer of savings and shit to just in case some shit goes wrong, then you should be good.
Yeah,
All
like bro, if I'm a
depends.
if I break down my situation, I told y'all like I had gotten the Tesla and like literally right after I bought it, like that car depreciated so badly. Like and
I'm like
I
that
only
too.
like huh?
I'm in the same situation. My shit's fucked.
Yeah, I got fucked. Like I paid 16 bands out of pocket last week.
Word.
And
All
it
right.
was kind of one of those where it's like I don't if I was still back in the city, I would have probably kept the car and I would have never gotten a new car. But considering I was leaving, I was just like, you know what, let me get rid of it. So whenever you're like trying to buy a car, don't only look at it from like a monthly expense perspective. You also have to look at the total value of the car. Like if the total value of the car, like think about if for whatever reason you had to pay the whole thing, like that's kind of how you have to look at it, especially when it's from a business perspective. Like if you have 70 grand in your bank account, or well, you said you had 100K in the bank, you're making 20K per month, and the car costs 1K, like that car is probably like 60, 70 bands, you know? So you're gonna put yourself in that much debt. Like you only have like 10, 20 grand left in your account after. And if you have to go out and spend, let's say 10, 20 grand on cost of goods, or you're expecting to spend 50 grand on ad spend next month, like you don't know what your return on that's going to look like. You know what I mean? Like you might be unprofitable next month. You don't know. So you kind of have to plan ahead for those things. What is this?
The lab is like a site for seeing metrics. You guys use ad library. Yeah, I use the ad
Yeah,
library sometimes. I use Kello data, PP ads. I use anything, bro, but that's not what's gonna determine if you find a winner or not. It's really about like, do you know what a winner looks like? If you don't know what a winner looks like, all the shit you use, all the software is literally doesn't mean anything because you're not gonna be able to find a good product. But yeah, that's the one. Those
yeah,
are the ones I use though.
yeah. I use BP ads a lot. I think, yeah, I do agree with you. Like it's a matter of knowing what a winner looks like. Like there's a lot of products that you could probably test that might work, but they'll only work because like they have like certain viral appeal. Like right now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like if there's other things that are being scaled like heavily, more times if it's like a little gadget or whatever, like it's only going to get scaled for like a couple months. And then you might have other people in the market that just take over with like a one product store, like a branded product around it. But yeah, for the most part, you want to look for something that you can run for a long period of time.
Years of products on demand or years of products you scaling with a few people would you rather I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm trying to see if it's selling and I'm not looking for multiple people selling it at the same time consistently. So I would look at it, look, you know, who's running it. Can I do it better in any way? Creatives offer different angle. If I can't outcompete them, then I'm not going to necessarily run it. And you kind of have to look at it that way because if there's like five people running it, all their shit's better than yours, then there's not necessarily a point of running it unless you can bring it to a different platform. Then maybe run it. But other than that, I would probably want to touch the product in my case personally.
Yeah. I think for me, it depends. Like, it depends on what the margins look like. Like, if you can make decent margins out of it and you don't have a competitor that is doing what you know you're capable of doing when it comes to when it comes to your creatives, when it comes to content on the website, even what the site looks like. For the most part, like Shopify templates are pretty basic. So, like, everybody that runs a Shopify store, there's like a base sort of template I guess most people will use, and it'll always look the same. So like as long as you feel like you could outbid them based on your experience, based on your knowledge, and based on the quality of content that you can put together, then I'd compete with them. But if not, then probably not.
Facts.
Who's down 5K? Who is down? Who is 5K down on one car and wanting to drop ship? I want to start, but last time just got bad mentorship. I do have 1K for ads, but this is not enough, I feel. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You can't really get into any of this with like the mindset to expect to make more money. You just have to get into it with the mindset that you're learning a skill and that you'll be able to make something out of this eventually. Like I think that's the best way to look at this stuff. I think oftentimes a lot of people get into ecom with like the thought in mind, like, yo, I have $1,000 to put into ads, and like my goal is to make 10K off of that. Like realistically, if you don't have the ecom knowledge, even bro, at our level, I would not start an ecom store with $1,000. If I'm gonna be
Facts,
very
bro.
honest. Like I don't know what I would do right away, but I probably would not start ecom with $1,000 because like odds are, bro, like you're gonna lose it.
Bro, if you test one product, you can easily waste one rack. Like I loaded up my account with 5 racks for the new store I started, bro. That's like what I'm playing with, and I'm gonna add more if I need to. So yeah, I'm lost,
Sorry,
bro.
bro.
Fucking lost. I think
Uh, I think FB ad library is the best way. Holy ecom space is flooded. Rule of thumb is to do the opposite of what the crowd does. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean that can be true, but then it literally depends on your experience. Like if you can find a product that you can literally find a whole different angle with it, then the Kello data can be a good way to find products. So like yes, I guess you should be doing the opposite of what the crowd is doing, but at the same time, you need to also look at different aspects of it. Like I was saying before, creatives, offer, lander, can you outcompete them in any specific way? If you can't, then yeah, don't run the product. But if you can, then you can still run the product and you can still make something shake with it. So again, kind of back to what I was saying earlier though. It's up to you though,
Yeah.
realistically.
You also have to look at it from this perspective. Like, let's say somebody like Dwidge and I were to find a product on, the ad library or whatever. You don't know who's running that product, right?
Mhm,
Like, you don't know what their budget is like. You don't know what it looks like profitability wise, because logically you might think to yourself, oh well, if it has X amount of engagement, it's obviously doing well if they're spending money on it. But you're also thinking about it from a perspective of it's a logical person that's running that business,
mhm,
right? So the other way that you have to look at it from is there might be people in here that are running PPE ads, you know, just getting a whole bunch of engagement on their ads and they're spending money on it because whatever, like you don't know that they're doing something logically. Like, especially when you look at those sites, for those people that have hella engagement, but their sites are garbage,
mhm.
like you could easily come in here and outbid them. So if somebody like Dwidge and I hop into the market and we see an ad like that, you also have to think about who's behind it and who's funding it and what kind of ad campaigns they're running. Because if Dwidge and I come in with 5 to 10 grand per product to test, or let's say 5 to 10 grand for that market itself, but the person that's running that product only has 1K a month to invest and they're investing into PPE ads, they're paying for engagement. You know what I mean? So you have to look at it from that perspective because Dwidge and I can just come in here and outbid these people with the amount of budget that we have to invest into it. Back so small,
Perspective.
brother. Um I got taught to do profitable ads if profitable. And honestly, minus Shopify fees, etc. I only have about 5 to 7 days of testing. Need more capital, I feel. Have incomes coming in, but got to ride off this car to go all in. Shit sucks.
What's with the
Yeah.
car?
I mean, I don't know, but what I would say, bro, is like things could pick up very quickly, but could go downhill very quickly. So like if I put into perspective, and then Dude, you could kind of fill people in on, I guess, how you did things as well. Like when I got into ecom, I literally just invested,
Mm,
but I didn't have any expectations, and it eventually just happened. And then at that point, it was like, all right, well, I could just invest more money because I made
yeah.
more money. So that was like logically what it was for me. It was never like I'm gonna go all in into this. It was more so just like I'm trying this, and when it works, it works.
Yeah, my shit was similar. Like the shit that you said in one of your videos, like it was kind of like a video game. I was just doing this shit until it worked, bro. Like I was what 17. I didn't need the money, so like if I lost 500 for the week, I didn't really care. More would come in if I was working. If I don't know, I broke even or became profitable, I still had money to cycle and to just play
Yeah,
with the shit. So I didn't necessarily care about it. I think if you go into the mindset of trying to make ecom in a way like your main thing without you having a job, that's when you're gonna ultimately fail because you don't have enough cash flow to support your endeavor. So I'd say if you have a job, you'll be fine with the shit, and if you don't give up, obviously.
yeah. Like the only time you guys will go heavily down is like if you're dead ass just like spending money on bullshit. Like if
Yeah,
you just spend all your money on ads, you lose it and then you just stop. And like if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, it's not working, and then you just stop. It's like, all right, well, you set yourself up for failure.
true.
It all comes down to getting market fit for the product and selling to that desire. I only follow Nick and Sean and Sean. Mercedes Benz E Class. Sure. Oh, those E classes are expensive, bro.
Yeah, I'm much confused now.
Those E classes are expensive, bro.
Bro, sell the E class, bro. Fuck.
Yo. Oh
I'm
shit.
trolling, bro. I don't know your situation, but fuck. Holy.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's kind
drop
of
the questions,
that.
guys.
Yeah, drop your questions below.
Government job,
Bro.
that's how I got it done. Was paid off.
Okay.
Solid. Not bad then.
Makes sense. I mean, you could have also invested it, bro.
Good shit.
Just, just putting it out there. But
Investing is so fresh, bro.
it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like once I started to What are your moves with the TikTok ban? Oh shit! I want to touch base on this. I ain't even gonna count. So this whole TikTok situation. Here's my take on it. So as far as what I've seen, from what I understand, they're just going to make the App Store remove TikTok in like all US app stores, and they're not going to be pushing any more updates for it in the US. But as far as like people actually having TikTok accounts and the app being operated here, like for the people that already have downloaded it, like I don't think it's being affected in any way.
That's the same thing I saw a video I was watching earlier today as well. Same shit.
Yeah. So what that means is Trump is going to get in office like the day after the ban, and I mean I think that he'll somehow have that app reopen. So I don't know if it's going to have the biggest toll on uh on us, at least for the time being. And then the other thing is that it's about to be Chinese New Year. So it's not like we're spending all that much money on ads right now during Chinese New Year
Hmm.
to sell so many products on TikTok. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal, at least for the time being.
Yeah, yeah. Me, I'm fuck TikTok, bro. I don't even care. Most of my budget's not even on there anyway, so it is
Yeah.
what it is.
I was
Nah, I
thinking
was
about it
taking.
though. Lol, it's a monkey on my back now, Turo it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think Turo's worth it, bro. I did it. Shit was boring. Boring and a waste of time, I'm not gonna lie. Like unless you live in like a place that has demand for like luxury vehicles, like I don't find it really being worth it.
You work in Orlando, or you just wouldn't try it at all? You're just done with it.
I think I've come to like a conclusion to just understand what I'd be willing to invest my time and energy into, and I just don't think it's something that I care to invest my time and energy into. Like I rather deal with an ad account ban than like
Mm,
having a car on a lot that needs to go to the car wash and be cleaned or some shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel it. Into a situation early on where you can't fulfill orders with revenue stuff like because you have a PayPal hold or something like that. Yes. Because I don't use PayPal, but when I did experience this, I had enough money to sustain the business. But this case bit fucked for you, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I'm keeping it a bug. I mean, you can reach out to them, see if they can fix it. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Uh,
What about you, bro? Like, I was straight. Can't lie.
uh, honestly, you're better off just messaging the customer. Like, if you don't have the money, you're better off just reaching out to the customers. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, if they file a chargeback, like the money will come out of the payment hold. The just solution is like, yeah, you're fucked, bro. Figure it out.
Nah, it's like kind of support and shit, but I don't know. Like, I've never been fucked. Like, the shit was released eventually, bro.
Yeah, I would ask just say like those orders that came through there, just don't fulfill them and like hit up the customers and just say there's a delay. And if they want a refund or file a chargeback, like they can do that because it'll come out of the payment hold, so you won't have to deal with it.
Just buy a new, just bought a new ad account, right? What? Just buy a new ad account, right? To business. Another question. Where y'all getting Shelton's the plug?
Yeah, we could
Oh,
set those up. Like it's kind of a little bit pricey, but we could set them up. Um, if you're in the Telegram, and for all the people in here, like the 13 people in here, if you guys are not in the Telegram yet, any of Dwidge's videos on his channel, any of my videos, Owen Blue's videos, the link to the Telegram is down below. So
Owen with the sauce.
Owen got the sauce, bro.
Alright, let's see.
Here in my garage with my brand new Lamborghini.
Where you're that.
I am that.
Where's the Telegram link in my YouTube videos? First link.
What's in the Telegram? We're just yapping in there. If you want to like join it, we just yap. yap all day. So if you're a yapper and you want to join the Telegram, we can all yap together. Crazy. Been there, done that shit. Yeah. But what time is it?
E12. Feeling by fast, can't lie.
Yeah. Appreciate all the questions, y'all. Yo, there's bear duck.
Duck, bro.
Yeah, bro. Look.
Fresh. Bro, motivate us with the view, bro.
The water is dirty as shit right now.
Miss.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you handle returns? You have a PO box, no?
Yeah, I have a PO box personally. I just
One
get
one
basically
thing.
it's like go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I got a thing set up with like co-working spaces.
What do you mean what's that?
So like like the fuck's that place called? Like you have Regis and you have what's the other one? We work.
Oh, we were, yeah.
Yeah, so you could set up a thing like a virtual address and you could set it up as a business address and the packages that get sent there, they can forward them to your home address.
Oh, that's kind of fresh.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
I
we have
did
PO
that because
box.
yeah, I think for me it's different because I couldn't set up certain things under a PO box, so I just
Mm-hmm.
did that.
Since the goal is 25 with the brand. Honestly, the goal with the brand is just to move away from one hero product and look to run multiple, branching more to multiple nations as well. Because I've been doing mostly US, Canada, just see if I can scale that way instead. Because I've been doing the US and the one hero product for the longest time, and I don't think I can scale it uh, far personally. So that's kind of the route I'm going with that one. And I'm also launching another one in a different niche as well to see if I can get more skill with that.
Bro, I think I'm gonna try something in one of those foreign countries.
Denmark and shit.
Yeah, like Sweden or something.
Either TikTok or Meta. I like Meta, bro. Good shit.
I think it depends what you're
Yeah,
trying to do. Like I think if you're gonna start with ads, it's a lot easier to just get active on TikTok.
that is true. Oh, how's
But
consistency for you guys actually? That's a good question.
honestly, it's been a lot better. What I've come to like understand, and it kind of adds to your point. Like you know how you were saying the whole thing about like you're forcing your product to work with like
Hmm.
one store when it's like you kind of have a scale cap.
Yeah.
Like I find TikTok has a scale cap.
Hmm.
So you could probably get up to like a K a day and maybe sit there somewhat consistently. Personally, I'm like we're running an agency, so it's like we have so many different accounts and a lot of the stores that we're operating, it's not like these business owners have like the most cash flow to reinvest into their ads. And
Yeah.
so for us, it's about sustaining a steady flow of income over a longer period of time. So it's like if we spend 100 to 200 bucks a day and we can make back, let's say 2 to 500 bucks a day on these accounts, like people are happy, right?
Yeah.
And these stores are all profitable. If we could spend 50 bucks a day and make back 200 bucks a day and we just stay there, like it's cool. You could create somewhat of a sustainable income with that. But when it comes down to you wanting to hit 5, 10K days, like it's not that sustainable, to be honest. Like I don't
That's
even see it worth you investing your time into. If you guys are just getting into ecom, I would say it's a lot easier to just open up a TikTok account and get active there and start to see your first sales and start to understand like campaign structure because campaign structure is somewhat similar, like across the board. Obviously, strategy and KPIs and whatnot like look a lot different, but for the most part, like just a matter of like reading your metrics and understanding everything. Like you won't have to spend as much on TikTok.
that is
But
true.
that's my take on it. Like we have products that are like $30 products that are selling at like a $10 CPA like consistently, but we're only spending 150 a day.
Mm, yeah, I seen past like 500 a day. That's when the results start to tank.
Yeah, and it's an annoyance because there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. So I've been around the same shit like 300 a day is like my max these days with TikTok.
Yeah.
It's so creative dependent. Crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
I guess Meta is too, but not to the scale TikTok is.
What is your campaign structure looking like?
I moved over to just doing one CBO with all the creatives in there at this point. So every product has its own CBO, and I'm running it that way instead.
Mm-hmm. And then in there, like, do you have multiple ad sets? Do you test interest, or it's just broad
Yeah,
with different
it's
creatives?
it's broad, different creatives, and I'll just do multiple ad sets. And when I'm testing them out, I'll do minimum ad spend limit on them. So if the
Okay.
budget is $100, I have like four or five in there. The minimum
Hmm.
ad spend would be like $20 because
And is
otherwise it's
each
not gonna
ad set
spend.
one creative, or what does that look like?
Nah, it'll be like a batch basically. If
Okay.
I'm testing, I don't
And
know, an angle of some shit, then each batch will be a different angle.
mm, how often do you test new creatives? Do you slow it down when you're at a solid ROAS, or what does your structure look like?
Then do I test new creatives? Honestly, couple times a week these days. It used to be every day, but I realized I was a bit upset excessive. So I do try to launch some on Monday. If by like Thursday's ass, I launch another batch, and then locates two times a week. Yeah, two times a week, something like that. Do I slow it down
Yeah.
when you're at solid? Nah, I don't slow it down. I still get them because if you're at a good rise and you start scaling up, that's when you're gonna need even more creative. So I keep it at the same rate, or I would even add even more. What does my structure look like? I don't know if you were here since the beginning, but it's basically one CBO, multiple ad sets, and I launch the batches that way. Fuck, fuck, man.
That's your reasoning for CBO ABOs.
What do you say?
What's your reasoning for CBOs over ABOs? Do you think it makes it a lot more consolidated and easier to decipher and find trends in data? Personally,
Honestly,
bro,
oh, go ahead.
I like CBOs just because it's easier to manage everything from like a campaign level than from like an ABO level. If you have like think about it, like you have one campaign with like 10 different ABOs in it versus like having one CBO with 10 different ABOs. It's like budget is just spread out a little bit more accordingly and it's just a lot easier to manage, especially if you have multiple campaigns.
Yeah, because Q4, bro, I had like 10 campaigns, just straight like unnecessary spend was getting like wasted basically for no reason. And I was running hella ABOs in some of the campaigns too, so yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
CBOs for the win for now. Do you use videos for all your creators or do you mix? I'll do videos for like top of funnel, middle of funnel, and then for bottom of funnel, I'll do more creative, more photos.
Mm,
It depends on the product though. Still, for me, videos would works better.
yeah. Hey, I'm probably gonna hop off here in a sec too.
Word, bro, it might be 1 hour.
Yeah, bro, you're yapping, bro.
So 2 to 3 times a week. Do you think scaling multiple CBOs is all right? I know you said you think launching new. I've done both. Like you can do multiple CBOs per creative test if you want. Just make sure it's at a lower budget. You just do you think launching?
Hi, new here. Did you say you have a co-working space business? No, I was just saying that I use a virtual office as a business address.
Yeah, you can do 50 a day or 100 a day, depending on the budget.
Yeah. Just keep in mind too, like your budget doesn't necessarily decipher like your probability of like finding a winning product. It's more so just how aggressively or how fast you collect data. Like technically, you could have like well, yeah, let's just say you have a $50 day CBO. If you have a $25 margin, like one or two sales will be able to decipher something. But at the same time, if you were to spend $100 and you just 2x what your results look like on your first day, like things would just look different. But it's the same data; it's just more of it. So, no, boss, not bad, not bad. Yeah, training. All right, you excited? Yeah,
If doesn't know the try and spend a certain amount in a day, then kill certain assets based on your CP
what does your SOP look like?
my SOP. So if it's the CBO structure, I'll launch, let's say, 5 new batches for that given day. I'll let it spend until my break even point. If it gets no sales, I cut it. If it's break even, I'll let it run for a couple more days, usually 3 more days. If it's still shit, I'll turn it off. If it's profitable, I'll leave it in there, and I kind of rotate it that way. If I'm running
At
the
what
one
point do you kill a product? Then.
product, I think for me, I think it just depends on the person. For me, though, I put a stop loss at $300 net loss on the product. Like if I can't make
Hmm.
anything shake after that, I'll turn it off. If it's for
Hmm.
like a store I'm already running, like I've been running for a minute, I might like run that shit for like 2K loss. Like I don't really care. But if it's a new thing though, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to force anything at this point.
Yeah.
Any niches or categories of products to avoid. I think supplements. If you're not experienced, like because most people are gonna out let's yeah, because people in supplements have a lot of budget. Also, a lot of them are like digestible. I don't think you want to get into some shit like that if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Might kill somebody,
It,
bro.
al- it also depends on the platform. Like I found that on Facebook, I did really well with like baby products and like pet products.
Hmm.
But then when I started running those on TikTok, they just didn't do well.
Yeah.
Like I've only been able to shake like one baby product on TikTok, and not only that, it was like a toy, so it wasn't even fully like a utility or a beneficial product for that niche.
Mm.
So it depends. Like yeah, like on TikTok, bro, I'm not running any of those. Like it just hasn't worked.
TikTok seems like only apparel runs on there, like jewelry
Yeah,
and
like a lot,
like
a lot of the
yeah.
stuff that people impulse buy, and it's not even based off like emotion. Like I just find that TikTok sales are just based off of impulse
Mm.
and somebody's initial liking for something.
Facts.
Anytime people have to think about shit on TikTok, they just don't end up buying it.
Facts. Or if the price point is a bit too high, people just it doesn't convert well. For me personally,
Yeah,
what do you do every day? People talk about deep work stuff, but all I do is make creatives and do creative. I don't see anything else to do that really needs to be done. I guess it depends on your stage, but I'd say for me, what it looks like on Mondays to Tuesday, it's like product research. And then from the next days after that, it would be making the creatives. And that might take like 1 to 2 days, depending on, how long it takes. And then the next day is launch, and it's just modern monitoring the performance. After that, what else you need to do? It depends if you have a team. If you have a team, you gotta check in. For me personally, I gotta check in with my editor. Also on Mondays, I also need to check in with customer service, see if everything's working smoothly, going through orders with her, shit like that. And if you're just a one man show, then a lot of things will kind of seem repetitive, but like they're kind of things that need to be done if you want to like push yourself to the next level. So I'd say don't necessarily think you have nothing to do. Maybe just do more of what you're doing, or yeah, I guess yeah.
yeah. For me, man, I don't know. My daily schedule, honestly, my weekly schedule kind of looks the same. It's like Mondays, I have a lot of check-ins. Tuesdays is more so just for systems. Wednesday, a lot of my Wednesdays like content based. And I'm more so like involved in the group. Thursdays are usually calm. It's usually my off day at the gym or an active rest day. So anything that I have to pick up on during the week that I haven't had the opportunity to do, I'll do on a Thursday. Friday, I just clean things up for the weekend, and then lately, I've been calm on the weekends. I'm not gonna lie.
Just chill.
Yeah, like for the most part, because ever since I've kind of moved out like 2 years ago, and I've been on my own, there's a lot of shit that I realize like I have to do. Like I have to go buy groceries and shit. So like I think my Saturdays and Sundays are like my grown man responsibilities. I have to cut the grass. Some shit's broken. I have to fucking fix it. Fuck, bro. Yeah. Girl, swear to God, like cut the grass, yo. If I show you my grass right now, my grass is yellow. My grass is yellow and has weeds in it. Like I never thought I'd reach this point in my life where I told myself, shit, I'm gonna have to cut the fucking grass myself.
Bro,
I
we're
thought it
actually
was always
Tom
a chore.
Tom. Bro, you're Tom
Swear to
Tom,
God.
bro. Holy.
Fuck. This is great value. How often do you guys live stream? It depends. We're trying to live stream 3 times a week. It's just it's a work in progress. So for you to know when we go live, join the Telegram link in everybody's description, everybody's bio. If you're not in there, get in there. And if you don't want to, it's free. That means you're just not an action taker, and probably shouldn't be on this live. Um, I'm just fucking with y'all, but I'm telling you guys the truth.
Nah, he's dead serious, bro. You're gonna get
I'm
left
dead
behind.
ass, bro.
Lock in,
Swear.
dude. Lock in.
And it's not even hard to lock in shit. You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm about to go set up a new Facebook setup right now and just run a store. I
Oh man. Why not?
think I'm about to.
You become a case study.
Yes, sir. That means you're an action taker. Shout out Telegram.
Do you make your own traders, or if y'all were y'all starting point, would you order the product and do it yourself first and make your own creatives? So I don't film my own creatives anymore. I get UGC for it. But if you're first starting off, I would recommend to order the product in, film the shit yourself, and operate that way. But make sure that you validate the product first. Make sure you're getting profitable acquisitions. Because if you're not getting profitable sales, then it's not necessarily a point to order the product in because you're just wasting money and wasting time.
Yeah. How old were you when you moved out? How much did you have in your bank account, and how much were you making profitably per month? Honestly, I don't know. Uh, I think when did I move out? I moved out in 2022. I'm about to be 24 this year.
Damn.
So I think I moved out when I was 21. The thing is, prior to that, I had gone to California for a while, and stayed at a friend's house, for like a couple months, and then came back, was home for a little bit, and then ended up moving out. So I guess I could say, shit, I don't remember, bro. Honestly, don't remember. And then per month, like probably anywhere between 50 and 100K a month at that point, or maybe like I don't know. I couldn't tell you, bro.
Fresh guy.
Who do you use to fulfill orders? Autofulfill.io.
Me too. I don't fulfill.
Link is in the Telegram chat as well. So you mean rip competitors with changing their hooks and shit at first before validating and buying it yourself to make content? That's personally what I do.
Me too. It's not ethical, but gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I think it's not ethical, but it's logical.
Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah. Profitably. When I was 21. Yeah, because I remember it. If I remember correctly, like right around the time I moved out, and honestly, I don't think things in life are a coincidence, but right around the time I moved out, um, I ended up hitting like my first $250,000 month or some shit. So yeah, it must have been around there, like 100K a month profitably.
Why is life like that? I bought my car at 3x my net worth, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like exactly, like that same type of shit happened to me.
We can't need to move out.
Honestly, bro, I'm not
3x
gonna
my net
lie.
worth.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, like if you leave you're not gonna realize the amount of like mental and environmental progress that you make
Yeah.
with like it. Because here's the thing: like I left and didn't realize until I came back home how much I'd grown as a person.
Mm.
So honestly, I think it's worth it. Like if you can, like you should.
What'd
And
you
at the end of the day,
notice?
you could write it off, bro. Bro, when I got into my apartment, and it was like mentally, like I was just a lot more aware. Like when I was locking in,
Mm.
like when I started to work, I was just mentally a lot more aware, and it felt like at least the transition from like leaving one place to another, it like shows you from a mental perspective, like, all right, well, because I've been working, I was able to put myself here.
Mm.
And then if you were to go back home, like you'll be depressed, bro.
Fuck.
You'll be like, damn, I'm taking a step back. Like, even though you might not financially be taking a step back, like mentally, you're like, damn, what am I doing here? And like, you just, I don't know. At least for me, I just couldn't shake it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even end up going back home, bro. I bought a condo down the street from like where I grew up. And like mentally, I just wasn't there.
Yeah, you tell me that shit. You think I gotta experience it then see. That'll be a similar
Yeah, it's
experience,
weird
realistically.
for sure.
Pages, shout out, bro. Shout out you, bro. I'm glad we're on the same page too.
Shout
Creative
out,
is
bro.
king. Yes, creative is king. Is,
Creative, the only thing that's gonna make people find your product, bro. It's gotta be the most important of all. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Especially nowadays, like, bro, fucking interest targeting isn't like anything crazy. More
yeah.
times, like, you'll realize you target interest, like, you'll hit people that aren't even a part of that, like, demographic.
Mm.
Um, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Getting out of a comfortable environment is a key, bro. I felt when I went back home and I see everyone in the same place, it made me more motivated. Yeah. Like the other thing is, it's a matter of like tracking your progress because a large majority of times, like if you don't reflect on where you're at, you don't realize whether you're making progress or not. Like think about it. If you've been working the same government job or like the same job, same salary for the past 5 years, and you're living in the same place, like what in your life has changed? Like absolutely nothing. You know, so based on you being able to get up and like go from here to there, like make changes in your life based on events and like based on the things that you do in your life and the place that you put yourself in, it's like it'll mentally give you an awareness of the type of progress you're making. What y'all doing? I was doing 10 ad sets for $10 daily and cutting the non-profitable and upping the profitable ones. We went over CBOs. Do you cut anything within your CBOs?
Yeah, I'll cut it if it's hella unprofitable.
How many let's say you have a CBO with like I don't know, 5 ad groups, 5 to 7 ad groups. Um and let's say two of them are like hell unprofitable or whatever it is. Let's say one's very profitable. Are you cutting all the other ones and just letting the CBO run with one ad group? Like how do you kind of manage that?
You're saying there's three in them, two of them are shit. Well, I cut
Now,
the two.
let's say you got 5 and one of them's very profitable and the rest of them are shit. Like are you cutting all 4 of them? Or are you
Yeah, I'll
cutting the
cut them.
campaign?
Nah. I'm gonna cut the creatives. I'm gonna just add new ones to them. Cause like, kind of how
And
you have to look at it with
you
creatives. What are you gonna say?
yeah. I was gonna say, do you so you be adding creatives directly in the same CBO?
Yeah, that's how I do it. Cause like
Okay.
low key, like I seen in this one video, the guy's name was like Dante or some shit. But essentially, what you're trying to do with the creators, you're trying to find like more efficiency. So like, let's say you have one ad group that I don't know, it's like 1.5 ROAS. You could let that shit spend because it's getting you sales. It's not the best ROAS or whatever, but if you add or find more creatives that are more profitable in that, the whole campaign as a whole is going to be more profitable. You know what I mean? Or if you can find bottom of funnel content in there and somehow boost the campaign, that you can let the CBOs with the worst ROAS kind of operate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you just duplicate the CBO and run broad with the winning ad sets and maybe throw a couple different type of hooks in there?
Would you do? Would I
Uh,
do CBO and run broads with the winning assets? Am I tweaking with
yeah,
you?
I'm gonna have to hop off real quick. I gotta go deal with some fuckery.
You're cooked. Bro, me, I'm 3 hour live.
Yeah. We're just trying to get all his watch hours in one live.
No cap. I might do 24-hour stream, bro. Can't lie. Bro,
Bro.
I'm actually motivated.
Yo, hold up. I'm gonna walk past this house over here. Yo, this guy has a palm tree in his front yard. And ever since I seen it, I've been like trying to figure out how I can get me one of my own.
I would. Bro, if you're
Nah,
that,
bro, I don't have a palm tree in my front yard. I got like
throw
some
me on
shits in my
this.
backyard. You got Christmas trees.
Yeah, I don't know. Throw me up snow,
Yeah.
bro. Let me
Yo,
peep.
honestly, I might as well. I think we need to run a 24-hour live stream. No cap. Y'all gonna watch me snore? I'm gonna snore on the fucking live stream.
No choice, bro.
You go Advantage Plus.
Nah. I haven't been liking it, but I might run it back though. It used to do really well. Like last Q4, it printed, but for me recently, it's been shit. You switch to
Yo,
you
what
switch
it's not
CBO
making sense
to
right now.
ABO once profitable, or is it just me that does that? Just makes sense because I heard a chat believed you switch CBO to ABO. Nah, I've never done CBO to ABO before. That's
Dude
quite
said dentist that
interesting.
I grind in my sleep.
I can tell this guy's a grinder, bro. I like this
You're
guy.
a gooner, bro.
No.
You fucking gooner, bro.
No, bro. Hell no. Guys, I'm Cambodia. You guys watching Cambodia lives or what?
Yo, Cambodia lives will be lit. Shout out Cambodia.
I might troll people on the street. Bro said what?
Oh fuck.
This is
Nah,
fresh.
I'm fucking with you, gang.
You find a way to do this shit on the computer.
Yo, I'm. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to the BMW dealership.
What the fuck? Your M6M?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the X6, bro. I think I'm gonna trade my car in.
No way.
Not gonna lie, like my brother's coming down right now. He's driving from Ottawa.
What the fuck? Giant
Yo, he left. What time is it now?
340.
Yo, this guy's been driving for 12 hours.
Or YC whip.
Yeah, he's bro.
He's staying for a
I don't
minute.
know. Yeah, he's staying for a little while, and I only got two doors. So the thing is, yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go check out those SUVs and just say fuck it. Like I got rid of the Tesla already. So, but once I get that, bro, I'm chilling for a while.
Word.
I got matter of fact, I got a little plan. I'm down to get another EV. I'm trying to buy that Porsche.
Which one? The one with what's it called? The one with the teeth, the sedan?
Yeah, the Taycan,
Ah, yeah,
the
that's just
EV Porsche.
fresh.
Those things are like 40 grand.
That's just fresh.
And then the X6, call it a day for like a year. And then I'm gonna bust out with a McLaren.
McLaren.
And then yeah, oh look at this Lunar.
And your Bugatti or what?
Nah, fuck that. I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
Bugatti.
Yeah, weird shit, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I think probably after I get a McLaren, I don't know what I'll want.
Ernest fresh, bro. I don't know what I want anymore.
You're just a gooner, that's why.
Fuck that, bro. That's you.
I'm a gooner.
That's you,
I'm def
bro.
I'm definitely a gooner. Definitely. That's
So
yeah.
quick, bro. 7 people, bro. Guys, ask questions.
Yeah, we're yapping for no reason.
What you whipping? Tesla Model 3, bro. Let's see if you're gonna hate on me. Everybody hates Model 3. Efficient car, bro. Can't lie.
Honestly,
It's a good car. Just has no engine, but
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
biggest con. Like I think it's the best car I could have got. Like there's no maintenance. It's just the monthly payment, bro. That's about it. High as fuck though. And insurance, I guess, but because I'm young, insurance is rape. Can't lie, but it's what it is. Car cheap.
It's very reliable.
Yeah, bro. I want to be C63 so bad, but I said house maintenance on that car actually. What you got? Yeah, where you cutting off? Yeah, yeah. Actually, now you're fucked, bro.
Maintenance, like as long as you just keep up with that stuff, like it's not that bad. And the thing is, though, is like a lot of these gas powered cars, like obviously, like if you get it at a good price, it'll hold value a lot better than like obviously like a Tesla or something.
Mm, but
Especially because like the newer ones, like you have the newer C63s releasing, and they have like a V6 or like a V4.
yeah, before.
You know what I mean? So because of that, like those older ones hold value a lot better. So like even if you're spending money on like maintenance and whatnot, it's like somewhat worth it.
Mm, but
Yeah. The GLE 63 is lit. Get the coupe though. I don't like those bigger SUV ones.
coupon is sexy. Yeah, I might become that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be that. Yeah, yeah.
GLA 45. Yeah, those are sick. I used to want one back in the day. How many products did you guys run till you had your first profitable winner? Shit, bro. That took me like a year.
My story was weird, bro. I really only tested like 3 products, to be honest. I think I was
Yeah.
retarded. I was doing some dumb shit.
Yeah. I think me, it was because of the ad strategy more than the product.
Mm,
So granted that you guys could, well, the thing is, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because you've never seen a winner before. But granted that you just follow something and you know it works, then like it comes down to the product, your creatives, et cetera, et cetera. But like for
mm,
me, it's like I was testing different ad strategies with different products. So it's like I didn't really have a track record of what was working and what wasn't working. I just knew nothing was working.
mm. Question. I'm just eating my fingers dirty. Dirty finger
Nasty.
boy.
You nasty, bro.
20 broke. Not gonna lie. I feel lost and behind. You're not behind, bro. The key, bro, is just to get started right now and don't like what do you call it, bro? Procrastinate. Because if you procrastinate now, you're gonna be 25 and be like, damn, I feel behind. Then you're gonna do it again. You're gonna be 30 and be like, damn, I feel behind. Then before you know it, your whole family's poor. So
Yeah, and bro, not only that, like if you start now and then like every month you're like, oh, it's not working, let me slow down, or every month you're like, yeah, I mean, just take this money and do this with it, then it's like, bro, the same thing will happen. You end up being 30, you'll be like, yeah, I'm poor. So that ass, it's just a matter of starting. And when you start, you don't stop. If you do stop, you might as well not even start. And if you guys are the type to be like, shit, yeah, I'm doing this and it's not working, like it's not worth it. Genuinely.
facts. I don't think Gooners stay broke. I made hella money gooning, I can't lie.
Yo, same. For every
but
time I gooned, I probably made like 10 grand.
oh, my head be so clear. Anyway, bro, it's getting weird.
For every time I gooned, I made like 10 grand. Just
He's gonna start gooning aggressively now. Holy moly.
yeah, just remember, like for every time you goon, like you have to give yourself a reward. So like it's like, well, no, gooning is the reward. So like, let's say you test a new product today, you goon once. No, like real shit. Like you have to look at life like that. Like if you guys are more dedicated to getting up and going to goon, like you might as well just like do something productive before you do it so you can goon as a reward. Real shit. Like, but it applies to anything. Like, if you're gonna watch a movie, let's say, right? Like, at least do something productive to like earn watching that movie. Like, you're gonna go eat some popcorn, or you're gonna go, like do something productive beforehand.
Worst part is you're spitting. It's just crazy.
It's a fact, bro. Like like it's actually not that hard. Like, if you dead ass just sit there and you're like, all right, I'm trying to do this and I know this isn't productive, like just do something productive beforehand to be like, all right, well, it's worth me doing this. And more times you'll probably just realize too, like you didn't even end up having the time to do the shit that you didn't want to do.
True.
It's like if you sit down and you start building, my bad gang, if you start building that store, then by the time you have to sit down to go watch your movie, it might be too late and you might just go to bed and you'll be happy.
Okay.
Survive. Shit. But yeah, I'm hopping off here, so I'm touch base with you guys.
Shut Powell.
Easy games. Peace.
Peace, man. I might dip in a bit too. I wonder.
One
Going into success.
facts.
Alright, boys. Where are you guys getting the products from, and what was the process to choosing them? To be honest, I'm gonna actually open my SOP and just show you guys. This might be like the last segment, and just go through it real quick for you guys. Let me open it. And you guys might want to look back at this. So basically, I don't do I got anything important on this bitch. Alright, so how do I flip this shit? So if you look at this, I'm not leaking anything on this. Alright, so if you look at this is irrelevant. You don't gotta look at this. This is more like for me, realistically. But if you look at it from starting to find a product, ask yourself, does this catch my eye? If it doesn't catch your eye, just say, okay, it's cooked, dip. If it does, ask yourself, what problem does it solve? It doesn't solve a problem realistically. Like you can sell it, but me personally, I say fuck that. Oh, the light skinned guy is Shelton Powell. Check his channel. But basically for me, I say you're cooked, restart. And I just go down the list and keep asking myself questions. What's the main problem it's solving? Identify what the problems are, cool. You know exactly what the problem is. And move to the research. Now when you go to the research, is the product in demand? Honestly, I'm trying to see if the product is selling right now. If it's not, personally, it's a red flag, and I go back to the your cook section and I'll dip. If the product isn't currently in demand, then I'll ask myself, okay, it's in demand. The Google Trend shows me that it's doing well, or people, I don't know, realistically want the product. Then I'll move to, is it selling well? If the answer is no, then oftentimes there's no proven concept, and I'll just ditch the product and I'll go back to you're cooked. Now you go down the list and you go to, okay, yes, it's selling well. Then you got to ask yourself, okay, what platforms is this person selling on? What's their problem or their main audience? How are they doing? And how long have they been running for? And you can do that by going on the ad library, checking the ad library, and seeing how long they've been running the ads. Or you can go use things like Shop Hunter or whatever the fuck you want to use and see if they're actually generating sales. Those aren't accurate, but it gives you like a nice kind of representation of how many sales are doing. Or you can also use Simply Web and just look at their sales, their visitors, and see exactly how many visitors they're getting. Now, once you identify all this shit is correct, you answer yes to all these questions. Now you move to, is there a gap for you to fulfill? So you found a product, you answer all these questions, and you're gonna go to, is there a gap to fulfill? You want to see, are they currently running ads? If they're not, let's say it's a TikTok Shop product, then you can take the TikTok Shop product and bring it to Meta. That's a little gap that you have. If they're not, if they're running on TikTok but they're not running on Meta, you can still take that shit, bring it. If they're targeting a specific audience that you know they are, they're targeting a specific audience, and you see another audience that can benefit from it, then try a different angle. And yeah, you want to go through that. If you don't find any gaps, it's fine, but you need to see if you can do it better. Can you make better ads, have a better offer, a better website? If the answer is yes, then run it. If the answer is yes to this, then run it. If the answer is no, restart, and then simply just run back this whole thesis and start basically from scratch. That's kind of how my process looks like when it comes to product research. Uh, what else? Where did you market your products? I market my products on Meta or TikTok. But yeah, license do Shelton Powell. They're like a site to find products. I'm completely new to dropshipping. Yeah, you can use PP ads, Kello data. Just understand that it's not the actual software itself. It's actually you finding or you understanding what a winning product is. Because if you don't understand a winning product, which this criteria kind of helps you to like understand, if you don't understand that, then no matter what software you're using, you're not gonna find a winning product. But yeah, I'm about to dip to be honest. About to get some work in. If you guys have any questions, hop into Telegram. We got we got almost 200 people in here. Tap in. It's literally free. People be asking questions and shit in here. And yeah, it's just cool vibes. But yeah, but a dip. Like what filters you use and metrics you're looking for. Like what filters you use. Are you asking a question, bro, or not? Yo, you have a blessed day too, bro. Where's the link? The link's in my recent YouTube video, the first link. It's free. Any questions before I dip though? How do I get the chat? I want to be a part of the community. Link in the description of my latest YouTube video is free. Let me show you guys. Have a blessed day, bro. Appreciate you guys. I've been watching this shit, by the way. So, if you check this, the first link, basically. Yeah, I was saying. Yeah. Oh, bad. I appreciate you guys. Peace. You guys know on the Telegram chat, hop in. Otherwise, peace. Peace. Appreciate you guys. Catch you guys. Oh, we do lives, honestly, every Monday. I don't know. Just hop in Telegram chat, let you guys know. But peace.